y'all will feel bad for Telvin Osorbon. I can't blame y'all. I don't feel bad for him either.
We listen and we do judge now, Telvin Osorbon, the pure audacity towards black women. And your mother is black.
To the men who was on this app laughing at Kamala Harris supporters, talking about Trump, talking about Kamala's not this, Kamala's not that, and the same dudes make videos over and over and over again on this app talking about women ain't this, black women ain't this, black women ain't that. I need y'all to wake up. And then Dana Dane came in my comments defending that man tooth and nail like he defend black women. He don't. Dana Dane came in my comments mad talking about, I know people in real life. I know people in real life myself. I told you, I work with black dudes. I see how they talk about black women behind closed doors when they date white women. I told y'all that it's a trend. They always got something to say. And that dude Telvin Osorbon went out there and talked about I date a white dog before I ever date a black woman.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing amazing. I really do appreciate your love and support on this channel. Thank you so much for clicking on these episodes. I'm sure that you all have heard about this guy Telvin, who actually got unalived by his preference, and so many people are talking about it. So I've seen videos going around, and what surprised me the most is that, you know, melanated people are coming out and saying we don't feel sorry for him, and he actually got what he deserved. And the reason as to why they're actually saying this, or the reason as to why all this is happening, is that this guy used to make so many tweets that are actually negative about melanated women, saying that he would not want to have anything with a melanated woman or anything to do with black women. And the saddest part about this whole saga is that, I mean, this guy was born and raised by a black woman, and I don't know what was really going through his mind when he was coming out and making all these things and posting all these on Twitter. And now his brother is very angry at people because he's like, black people, you're not supporting my brother. Black people, why are you so quiet about this? And black people are just out there telling him that, you know what, this has got nothing to do with us, as the 92% and the black men are resting, and this is not their fight. I want us to watch these videos together, guys, and this is actually a reminder to each one of you, because I've seen a bunch of many melanated American men talking ill of melanated American women. This is gonna be a lesson for you. You can just keep your thoughts and your preference and whatever you want to say about melanated women to yourself, because what of a situation like this happens and you expect people to be out there for you. Anyway, let's watch the videos together, guys. Every clip and every stitch that you'll be seeing on this episode, credits belongs to the original creators of these videos that you'll be seeing on your screens. If you're coming across this channel for the first time, my good name is Gracey D. Kindly consider subscribing to this channel, give this video a like, and let me know what your thoughts are on the comment section. So let's dive right ahead and we'll come back with more commentary.
Black people, do me a favor. Go look up Telvin Osorbon right now and then come back to this video when you got all the details. You're back? Okay. Not our fights. Not our fights. What irritates me the most about this entire situation is the way Telvin's family is reacting on Facebook. I think it was his brother. He got up on this bitch talking about I'm disappointed in my black men and women. Where's the black community when you need them? Y'all are mad at him. Y'all are not going to support him because he was in an interracial relationship. The ignorance. What? Just purposefully acting dense to get support. Don't nobody give a fuck that he was in an interracial relationship. It's the way that he was acting while in that interracial relationship that has us black folks like, no. Nah, but let's put this into perspective. You, a black man, while in relations with that 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, decided to take to the internet and let everybody know unprovoked that you would rather fuck a dog than to have relations with a black woman. And the dog has to be white. That's what you said. And you expect us to be upset? Why?
So this black man, Telvin Osorbon, who made it his entire personality to let everybody know how much he hates black women. I mean, every chance he got, he talked about hear ye, I hate black women. Made a tweet that said he would rather fuck a dog than fuck a black woman. And then he followed it up with, it gotta be a white dog though. His white baby mama shot and killed him. Well, y'all have got to unpack this buffoonery and go talk to that lady, because this hatred and visceral reaction that you have towards black women to the point where it puts your life in fucking danger is crazy. All because of what? Your mother didn't love you enough, or that black girl in 3rd grade didn't want to share her crayons with you? Like, what the Y'all really need to unpack this shit. Y'all be talking about yeah, black females are just loud and ghetto, white women just bring peace. That lady gonna bring you a piece of steel. And his family member, I think it's his brother, is mad because the support for Telvin is as empty as a JLo concert tour. Like, girl, what did you expect? This man has a digital footprint of consistently bashing black women, and you want us to be upset that he's no longer here to continue his buffoonery? Please be serious. I'm gonna hold your hand with a napkin in between when I say this. All I have is concepts of thoughts and prayers. May he rest in preference. Hope this out. Peace and love. Talk to you later. So this black man, Telvin Osorbon, who made it his entire personality to...
Now, I was listening to this lady, and I had to stitch it, and I fell the fuck out laughing. It's funny.
To that man who said he would rather commit ungodly acts to a dog, mind you, a white dog. Now that he is taking his eternal rest, the only thing I gotta say is, what is y'all having for dinner? Because I was thinking about a little piece of little baked chicken. I took my chicken out. It should be thawed by now. I don't know what kind of sauce I want to have. Back to that man who done went on to glory. He is in eternal rest. We can only hope that he's in a better place. May he rest well in his preference. But to have a digital footprint of you saying that you would rather commit ungodly acts on a dog, keep in mind, do not forget that the dog has to be white before you engage with a black woman is quite insane. But anyways, y'all, what we eating for dinner? Like I said, I took my chicken out. I think I'm gonna do it. Y'all think I should do brown rice or white rice?
Once upon a time, there were 2 black men. One named Telvin, the other one named Christian. Both known for praising their snow queens while putting down black women in the process. Both slain by said snow queens, one with a bullet, the other with a knife. And once again, social media is split as to how to respond. Rest in peace, or you brought this on yourself. Now look, I don't have a problem with black men dating white women. I really don't. It's 2025, love is love, and as far as I'm concerned, swirl it up. What I will never understand, though, is why some black men feel the need to put down the black woman in the process. When in fact, did you not come from a black woman? In the eternal words of Tupac Shakur, got your name from a woman and your game from a woman. So why do we take from our women? Probably some internalized self-hate that we don't have time to unpack today, church. But back to our story. One claims that it was an accident. The other claims that it was self-defense. Now, are they telling the truth? Likely not. And it almost seems like a poetic tragedy when the thing that you prize above all others ends up doing you in the end. When they realize that with some tears, a concocted story, and a prejudicial legal system, they could probably get rid of you and get away with it. Now, y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about this situation, and we'll talk later.
I'm starting to believe that being unalived by your racial preference after you've disrespectfully placed them high up on the totem pole has got to be some form of ancestral poetic justice. Scrolling on TikTok and I stop at BK page because he's talking about some man named Telvin Osorbon. I have no idea who the fuck that is. Apparently it's this black man who was shot and killed by his white wife in his home, and his brother is on Facebook upset with black people because he feels like we're not riding hard enough for him in his situation. And to be honest with you, I do not give a fuck. I don't care about that man passing away, because the same man who died by his preference was the same man that got up on the internet and said he would rather fuck a dog than fuck a black woman. And then to put the icing on top of the cake, he said that the dog would have to be white just to be sure. Like, what? Like, how you expect us to want to fucking help and get justice for somebody that was disrespecting us so publicly? Like, the fuck they got to do with us? Go ask your preferred for assistance. I'm pretty sure they'd love to help.
I feel like the ancestors are probably just getting fed up of fighting and dying for a cause that they're realizing that no one is grateful for, or there's a group of people that's just not grateful for what they did for them to be where they are today. Because what happened with that guy that died recently and his tweets getting exposed and stuff is just another example, but there's so much more that has followed the same sort of trend. I remember after COVID, or during COVID, there was this guy and he had a Facebook post where he had claimed or put up his love for, you know, and even he went on like a whole rant. It was a long Facebook post that he made talking about how he loves the police officers, and it was just really bad timing because I think George Floyd death had just happened, and it was just like, why do you need to post anything? Why do you need to do that? And then like a little while later, he was at a gas station, I believe, part in a fight, and the police came and they thought that he was the one that was wronged and they killed him. And there is so much other stories like that happen, and I feel like going forward we really need to check people's footprints before we care about them, especially if they seem a bit sus. Because when I saw the picture of that guy and I saw his girlfriend, I don't know, something about the two of them, I immediately thought, this guy hates himself. I don't know what it is. Please tell me other people got the same vibe. And then boom, I saw a comment, oh, he's got tweets, he's got this and this. I don't feel sorry for him. I was like, I knew it. It's just like, you can always tell by who they date and how they look, whether they are in it because they really genuinely found a connection with that person, or they just really hate themselves and they just feel like they have to date someone else that doesn't look nothing like them. So yeah, it's very interesting, but I do think that we need to be so careful, especially as females, who we support, because our ancestors did not go through what they did for these people to be going around speaking like that about us. Plain and simple, I said what I said.
Listen, do not talk to me about them guys that got killed by their girlfriends, okay? I'm busy. I'm drinking water. You know, I'm counting sheep. You know, I'm counting the leaves that fell on the ground. I'm counting grains of sand. You know what I mean? I'm busy. I got things to do. Important things to do. I'm cooking. What's the recipe to them tacos? They really good. You know, them really good American. I like American tacos now. Them jokers busting. The Dorito tacos, yes, ma'am. All right, y'all. I gotta go. I'm busy. Oh, today my birthday. Hold on. Let me represent, because you know my daughter in the military, so mom got to represent. This my crown. You know, I may not have a crown of gold, but I got a crown on my head. All right, y'all, have a good day, because today my birthday and I got to go enjoy myself. So you be careful out there, okay?
Lord have mercy. I called ASPCA for Telvin Osorbon family, but they said they didn't have any white dogs, so I don't know what else to do.
Yeah guys, like you've seen it, or if you have no idea what's happening, just go and search this guy on TikTok and other social media platforms. So this guy, he was out here on social media streets, and all his content was on how he actually dislikes or how he hates Black women, and to like think that he's actually Black, was born and raised by a Black mom. I don't know what was going through his mind when he was saying all these bad things, all these nasty things about Black women. Yeah, I've seen a couple of melanated men, especially from the United States of America, talking very ill about Black women. And it's quite sad because I don't understand how you've been born and raised by a Black woman, but you want to come on social media and trash your women. And you want to come on social media and say that it's okay for everybody to have a preference. Like, I don't care who you want to date. I don't care who you want to be in a relationship with, but don't be bringing your people down. Don't be bringing women from your background. Don't be bringing Black women down just because you don't prefer dating them. And the saddest part about this whole thing is that it's not like this guy had anything with all the Black women that he was like, you know what, I've had enough. Maybe he just had one experience with a certain Black woman that he didn't like at all, or a woman that actually did hurt him a lot or did him bad. But that's not an excuse for him to come on social media and degrade Black women and insult Black women. This same person that he said that he actually, likes over Black women is the same person who actually unalived this person. And now his family on social media, or I've heard on Facebook, they're out here ranting that Black people are not supporting them. And I'm so happy to see like all these men I'm seeing on these videos, the Black men actually saying that we also have nothing to do with this. We actually not involving ourselves with this because this is not our fight. This is actually a man who was very loud out here, insulting, talking bad about Black women. And now that he got caught up in all this, his family is very angry at Black people. And I'm asking myself, where was his family when he was making all these tweets, when he was going viral for these bad videos that he was making, these insulting videos that he was making about Black women? Where was his mom at this point? And what were they thinking about all this? Now that he's no longer here, it's a sad story, but at the same time, like, these are kind of people that you actually don't feel sorry for. The reason being, you're not gonna talk ill about me out there and you expect me to come out there fighting for you or supporting you. It doesn't work like that. And this is actually a very good lesson to most men, you out there speaking very ill of Black women, because I've seen so many of you, especially the passport bros, most of them, they call them pookies or something of this sort. That is what I was told. It's not everyone that's, being called a passport bro that is angry and has everything bad to say about Black women. I was told to call them pookies. Don't be out there just because you don't prefer Black women. Don't be out there making videos and telling other people how horrible, how loud, how aggressive Black women are. Because I sat down and I was thinking about it. Like, I would not be aggressive towards someone when they've done nothing wrong to me. I'll not be out there shouting at someone when they've done nothing wrong to me. Of course, people respond to what has been done to them or the situations that you put them in. People tend to be aggressive because they have to be out there fighting for themselves. The way that the society has been put out there in the United States of America, they get very surprised seeing confident women standing on their toes, fighting for their rights, fighting for what theirs. And this is why they tend to call Black women aggressive, because they can actually speak up for themselves. And most men don't want to see that. Most people don't want to see that. And the reason, we don't really know the real reason as to why this guy was really angry and really hated Black women up to this point of saying he would rather have an godly act with a white dog rather than a melanated woman. I mean, this is crazy. And your family is out there expecting for black people to get out there and fight. I know, in as much as there's so many men that I've seen out there speaking very ill of black women, there is actually a very good number of black men that actually do support black women, and I'm so happy about that. Thank you to each one of you out there that actually do support black women and stand up for them. Black women have been standing up for everybody in the United States of America. Black women have even been standing up for Palestine and so many other countries that have been having issues in this world. And for just you as a man to come on social media and talk ill about black women, it's quite sad, guys. I don't know what you all think, but I saw this trending, and yeah, there's so many videos trending, and now you've seen these are two men that have actually been unalived by their preference, and people are actually wondering what they are split in between. Maybe let their soul rest in peace, or should be out there and protest for them, to fight for justice for them, or should we just, you know, sit this one out and say this is not our fight? And they've chosen to, you know, this is not our fight. In as much as I've seen other videos, people making other videos really killing people that are actually, you know, making funny videos about this whole saga. Yeah, guys, so that is what has been happening, and I saw these videos and I was like, let me share these with you guys, and I'd love you to tell me what your thoughts are on this whole saga that has been going on about this man. And you know, the lady or the woman or the wife, I said that they were actually cleaning their gun, and I was like, okay, very early in the morning. I don't know, I don't really know what happened. I don't have the whole story, but yeah, for what I know as at now that I'm doing this video is that the guy is normal and the family is trying to fight for justice. And yeah, that's all. What do you think? Do you think black people should be out there and, you know, fight for this guy to get justice, or for his family to get justice, or should they continue resting and, you know, taking a break on all this that's happening with this saga of this guy Telvin? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching up to this part, and until the next episode, bye.